Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad I'm actually able to do this because I was having some problems earlier where apparently the GOG version of this doesn't quite work right now. They're having some issues with the Metropolis 32-bit player. But things are looking good, and I had a CD backup, which runs, strangely enough. Anyway, we're actually going to play through a year, and I think that I'll probably end up doing this every day or so, releasing a video, or every other day, see how I feel like and what I can do with time and things. But here we are. Last year we built a clan hall, some steads, and a shrine to Anal. But when we left Heartland, we lost much of our connection with the gods. Other clans we knew back in Heartland also sent immigrants to Dragon Pass, so we already have some friends and some enemies in the new land. Now it's time for the annual allocation of our clan magic. This is rather fun. Proceed. We will probably reconstruct the entirety of this clan ring. Yes. We have 7 magic. This is sacred time. This is when we throw together our magics and see where it's good to, try and plan for the rest of the year. And we get 2 forecasts. One is about the harvest, one is about something random. It depends. Our forecast is our God Harvest Day, that the omens indicate a typical harvest. That's not bad. They add that our crafters will have good luck this year. That's good too. This is going pretty well. Let's throw 2 in the crops, 1 in the mysteries, and 1 in the herds. We will have to reconstruct the entirety of this land ring. Yes. And let's hold 3 in reserve this year. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. These are all the different screens. Let's go to this one. This is our agricultural screen. This is our... There we go. We can not talk right now. This is our clan relations screen. Yeah, that. This is the trade screen. You don't need to talk right now either. Kind of like the last screen, except trade. Not so political. This is our war. Is it war? War screen, something like that. Yeah, war. It's called war. It's where we take care of weapon things and patrols and things. Weapon things are our legitimate fighters. They are, they're the warrior caste, if you will. Our clan thing, which is what the first one pops up is. This is very important for just basic clan things and so forth. Instrumental screen. The magic screen. This is also very important. All the screens are rather important. But this one is handy for sacrificing to our gods. Doing hero quests, which will be fun. I will show one of those to you as soon as I have a good sign. This is the map! These are all the tribes and their land boundaries. We are not all that big, but we seem to be surrounded by mostly friends, and, people who aren't too far away either are our enemies. I think we might be able to cattle raid them. We can only cattle raid those that are near us. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but we will see. Let's leave here. What's that screen? This is our myth screen and culture things and history. These are also fun. You'll find any of these in your game. I'll probably end up clicking on and reading the ones that are relevant when we hit certain things. This is also very handy in case you forget what you're supposed to do throughout the rest of the year, and sometimes you'll have quests that the gods give you through the god talkers of things you're supposed to be doing. It's always nice to check back on that. That's the saga. In the iPhone version, that's actually one of the ways you can load saves. But we have that handy little feature over here, along with sound and different things as well. I will, on that note, I'll actually be doing an Iron Man playthrough. I will be saving only to between videos and things. If they happen, they happen. If things suck, they suck. If I end up doing only a few videos where everything goes in a blaze of glory, that's what will happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it's King of Dragon Pass, and so that's likely to happen. First things first. Reorganize. Let's go through and find who's good at leadership. Oh no, this can't be good at all. We are an Amal tribe, rather. So it's pertinent to have our clan leader be of the Amal faith. None of the people that are particularly good at that are of the Amal faith. Yeah. You're a devil worshipper, that's interesting. You worship Amal and Arlanth, that's unusual. And your leadership is slightly better than his, but it's only still very good. Very good isn't actually terrible or that great, but it's not excellent or... okay. It's not terrible. You're kind of old. This is a long campaign, so I'm going to do something rather dumb, perhaps to some people, and I'm just going to start with a very, very young clan chief. You probably won't be the one that brings us to the end. Probably not. But here's to hoping. Let's go to the animals. Interesting. You are excellent animals. You're also excellent animals. You're slightly better at animals. The one that there's variations and gradations that they're not told you. It's actually number run, but you get little descriptions instead of numbers. Because it feels more organic. I have to agree. We have a trickster. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Let's go with you, since you're slightly younger too. If they get better over time, that means great things. You're also kind of old. You're also kind of young. But you're renowned at bargaining. You're only excellent at bargaining. Decisions. I'll send you out on things. You can give me advice. But I'll send you out and do things. Combat. This is important. You're actually good at combat. Still not making you clan chief. We can only have one, or the goal is to only have one of each faith. It's good for hero questing, it's good for advice, it's good for sacrifices, it's good all around. You worship Aurochs, who is, very combat related. You say very little. They say things. They like saying things. They give opinions, and they have their own agendas and things. Some can be racist and sexist and all sorts of things. It's rather fun. It's part of what makes this game have a good deal of life. We're working on combat still. You seem not terrible. We'll throw you there. You also look pretty cool. Very Viking-esque. Custom. Custom is extremely important. You're actually kind of good at custom. That's good. Not the best thing in the world, but that's good. You're hell of young. And you're also the best person at custom. You're also of Lankermai, which is the god of knowledge. We talked to him about in the last video. They're awesome at court cases and things. We've already covered leadership. Magic. Magic people also tend to be very old. Or at least that's kind of what happened. You're actually not that old. You just look really old. You're the best at magic. You win. Congrats. You have a long, long beard. Awesome. Oh, we already have one of your faith. I just realized that. Curses. Curses. How will we do this? How will we solve this problem? This problem happens a lot. Let's focus on that one. Trickster automatically gets in. The Trickster being the one who's in charge of plants is worrying, but it's a Trickster. Let's see who else do we have here. You're very good at animals. and you're younger. What does that do to our sex balance here? Male, female, female, male, male, male. Hey, that's female. That's male. You're male, aren't you? Probably. Does that... No, that kind of runs counterbalance. But all of the chicks are of Arnaldo. That is highly unfortunate. Okay, well, besides you. Who else is not of Arnaldo that's woman? Having a sex balance is not as important as having a worshipper balance, but that's something I try to maintain. What's strange is that we don't have a worshipper of the Cow Mother. Huh. Well, since we don't have one of those, and we'll eventually get one of those, we'll have to plug her in, but until then, we're just going to deal with that imbalance there. Even though that you're excellent animals, this plan will probably fail horribly. But it'll be fun. Okay. We've done enough reorganizing the ring. What is your advice on this? Both the farmers and the weapon fans are satisfied. That's good. We should assign more farmers to craft production and take advantage of our blessing. That's a pretty good idea. We have no healer on the ring. A worshipper of Chalana Roy lets us perform healing rituals. Loricon could fill this role. She could. That's a good point. I don't have anything to add right now. That's okay. You also don't have anything. You have nothing. You think a feast is in order. Tricksters are fun. They are a very unorthodox part. In fact, they are have an interesting relationship with the clan chieftain. They're pretty much under their protection. If they weren't under a chief's protection, they're usually brutally murdered. Not all that happy, but yep. What should we do? Well, we are a balanced tribe, but that is a good point there that you had there. Taking advantage of our thing there. We will... I also want to make sure that there's enough left for farming and so forth. But since it's the first year, we also won't be raided. I don't know why I put a point in War Magic. That was probably a bad idea. Oh well, we can raid someone, and that'll make it okay. Yes. We'll just do a couple there. Oh hey, look at that. That can't be good. Let's look at the art. Let's look at the art. How did I think I forgot how to look at art. Ah, that's how. Spacebar. That's handy. That's pretty cool looking art. Now let's get to the story. Arnbard, the great Aroxy warrior from the chaos-hating Apple clan, comes to share a blood-curdling tale. One of the clan's ring members was just found decapitated in the forested part of the Apple Tula. Arnbard is certain that the killer is a member of the chaotic cult Thantarar, known for stealing heads and putting them to grim magical use. Arnbard's clanmates conducted a divination and concluded that the Thantarar cultist is a member of your clan. Oh no! Arnbard wants to question your clan members in order to identify and punish the culprit. What do you guys think? He has already decided someone is guilty. Do not trust him. Together, the Aroxy Warriors of Dragon Pass could destroy our entire clan! That's a good point. The Aroxy have no quarrel with us. We didn't fear their immediate wrath, even if we deny Arnbard. Let me talk some sense into him. There are no chaos cultists here. Remember, if we offend Arnbard, we offend his clan as well. His clan is probably, maybe, kind of our friend? I don't know. I didn't look at the map close enough. In divination, the gods are infallible, but the priests who attract their attention and interpret their signs they send are not. Good point. What does the trickster think? Aurochs is the foe of chaos. When he fights for us, he is the cleansing wind. When he bullies us, he is the bad wind. That's kind of a good point, trickster. You're being useful. We will have the clan conduct the questioning. Everyone denies being a Chaos Cultist. Well, I don't think anyone would admit to being one. No one seems to be lying. That's slightly more credible. But Arbon Skadzu, of course you think they're innocent. Whoever it is has been lying to you forever. You're either stupid or deliberately harboring chaos. Others will know of your treachery. He stomped away. That's a great start, guys. First event. Promise, that's the best event that could possibly happen. No, it's not. It's also not terrible. What we were doing. Well, it's fire season. Fire season is a season of raiding. Let's do a cattle raid. If we send too many warriors, they will be spotted. If we send too many warriors, they will be spotted, and we'll have to fight. That's true. But sometimes it actually doesn't matter. I've seen Let's Plays before where people will deliberately send in everyone just to prove the point that it doesn't matter, that they can still sneak in. I kind of like throwing everyone in, too, because if we're caught, then we'll have to fight them. But if we're caught and we just are few, then that makes the fighting even harder. We also don't have very many people to throw. So why not? I think we're in a feud with them, and they're near us. That means that we should cattle raid them. We can cattle raid anyone, but why not cattle raid our enemies? Hey, look at that! We were actually successful and weren't caught. Now we have more cows. Cows are important. Cows determine the wealth and stability of our clan. Let's put some more weapon things. I like them. Let's go from outside the clan. And recruit. Hey look! A wedding banquet! You host a wedding banquet for the marriage of a high-ranking young warrior, Vernell, to Randala, a wise and knowledgeable young maiden from the Black Rocks. You are welcoming Randala into your clan, and celebrating the original wedding of Arlanth and Arnalda. That's important. What do you guys think we should do about this? Our relations with the bride's clan are very good, but relations can never be too good. The Carls are in a good mood. There is no need to cheer them up any further. The bride's clan would be a good clan to find a tribe with. You're thinking way ahead. The warriors are already proud. Yes. At the wedding of Lurath and Alfrala, Ifla, the tragic king, toasted the spills of each of his ancestors, save one. I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to talk. That's cool. They will return our blessings and give us great luck. I like luck. Are they displeased? You're the trickster. Why would you think they're displeased? The guy who's in charge of my war things doesn't think they're displeased. Let's compose a poem, because poems cost us nothing. They beamed with joy as we improvised our verses. Why are you improvising? You're supposed to be in charge of that. Why? It's Earth season. This is the season where we take in all of our food. 7 and 7. That seems like a good number to do that. You know what we haven't done yet that we should do? Magic. Why am I forgetting this? This is terrible. Steadfast is not a bad one. You know what's really important, though, and is always important, and always great to have, is the Furred Woman ritual. Because I like having more fighters. That helps us defend and not lose horribly. Let's sacrifice 10 goods. We found the wrong yeah, no. That's not the one we wanted. Oh, let's do it again. It's also nice to start off this one, because if you get it wrong the first time, you'll get it right the second. Like that. Hey! This is a fun event. This isn't covering up most of anything. Nope, just sky. You guys don't need to look at sky that much, do you? No. A creature the likes of which you've never seen before hails the guard on your perimeter. He introduces himself as Mathirna. Close enough. Of the Magnificent, and requests a parley with the clan ring. What do you guys think? There used to be creatures like this all over the continent, but in most places, now they are just memories. Well, that makes him kind of special. If it does mean us harm, we better keep it outside the fortifications. Nah, it's only one. Never slap a hand outstretched to you in friendship. You would say that. You worship Osarius, the god of trading. If it does mean us harm, yeah. He looks exhausted. Let's extend him full hospitality. You're nice. The paraphernalia he carries is clearly that of a magician. What does the trickster think? Let's get him inebriated and see if he spills any dragon secrets. You would think that. But let's invite him in the clan hall. He declined to enter the hall, fearing that he would bump his head, but spoke with us in the market square. How nice of him. Your people are remembered here. It is said you believe in 6 social virtues. Assuming, for the sake of argument, that you had to choose between them, which virtue would you say is most important? You think defense. If we tell him the wrong thing, he'll run through our market smashing things. Hospitality is the most important. Without it, King Harrot's ring would never have enumerate the other virtues. Good point. Defense is the most important. You two are... Well, what are you at for? You have a good combat score. You have an excellent combat score. You would think defense. I'm not sure why you think defense. Justice! You're in charge of court cases and that sort of thing. That makes sense. Provision. You worship the Earth Mother. And are also my plant expert. No, you're my plant expert. That's a good point. You're my magic expert. Provision is a good idea, though. But I will go with hospitality. He thanked us for our answer. He gave us an archaic form of the parting words and left. Alright. Let's build that shrine. Built. Enford woman. Now we will have a better chance to defend ourselves, which is handy. We should also do another sacrifice, and yes. Let's build a temple to Orlanth. He is, after all, the main god, the father god, if you will, the Zeus of the King of Dragon Pass. Actually, no, we'll do that later. Let's focus on something that will grant us a better... There we go, Bantar. Plow. Not plow, but... Plow song is good. But a better... oh, look at that, we got that. A better result than Harvest. Because Harvest is important. Warriors of the Blanche clan have snuck into your Tula and killed one of our Corals! Tennyson. They identified themselves as Verlin and Yunka and let Terson's son go so that we would know that they did this to avenge their uncle Tunnelung, who had been killed during the raid by Terson's cousin Blungar. Well then, let's look at the art. He's running away. He's the one that probably died horribly. Alright. What do you think? We have good grounds for a legal case. Would be unlikely to prevail if we press for outlawry. Let's not do that. Our farmers are fine fighters, but they cannot stand against professional weapon things. They look to us for something. Good point. Neither killing nor blood price will bring back Ternson, but we should accept the latter to avoid making things worse. The easiest way to avenge Ternson would be to strike the kinsmen of Verlin and Laka, but we are stronger than Blanche if it comes to a raid. We could raid them. Orlanth established the first Furgots, but he himself often chose vengeance instead. Cannot let him go unavenged. The puny defenses are no match for us. For the sake of peace at this point, and not making more foes when I don't need any more, I'm going to demand Wergild. Who will lead the delegation? I will send The best person who's at custom, who is you. Why are you the best person at custom all of a sudden? I thought my... interesting. I thought that the guy that I have right now on my clan ring is the best at... What happened to him? That's interesting. We'll have you go. How much do you ask? The usual, half the usual amount. The usual amount, 10 cows in silver. The usual amount. They refused to pay. They jeered, and they said they'd never pay silver to a weak clan like the Rexfox, who cannot protect their farmers. Well, this event lives to that one fairly well. A number of the clan's leading women approach the ring. Their leader, Ferunda, has a litany of complaints. Ever since Arlanth... Is that really your name? Yes, it is. Which is ironic. Arlanthnith became chief. Ferunda says, this clan has been heading downhill. Our friends the Blackrocks tell jokes about us as part of their holy day ceremonies. The Balanchis send curse that spoil our butter and make our bread taste like straw. At home, things are no better. Legal cases start up again a week after Arlanth makes a judgment. It's time we had a new chief. Do nothing. Can't believe we're wasting our time listening to this windbag. The Carls are certainly not very happy these days. Perhaps there's something else they really want. At least we won our last battle. If we replaced their chief every time anyone had a complaint, we would be doing nothing but holding elections. Arlanthnith was made chief according to the laws of our clan, and should remain chief until he breaks them. Chiefs are elected and may be replaced at the will of the ring or the people. We should hold a belching contest, and the winner gets to be chief. oh, trickster. Let's not do that. Remind them of their duty to follow the chosen leaders. Nope. You are forgetting the first law. No one can make you do anything, and we're certainly not going to do anything Arkneth does. Fernell repeats her complaints. With Ornless' treat, this clan is a laughing stock of Dragon Pass. Legal cases started again a week, blah, blah, blah. Dispute their allegations. Orkaneth? How would I pronounce this name? Because I need to keep this in mind. Orkanth. That L might be silent. Orkanth patiently addressed each of their complaints. He exposed each one as an extravagation or misunderstanding, until even Fernera reaffirmed her allegiance to Orkneth as the clan's chosen leader. Yay! It's storm season. Let's build this. We built that. Allows our oxen to plow more land. Let's look at agriculture. We can handle any more land. Food situation seems okay. Ask someone else about this. What do you think? We could handle another 19 hides. I like that. So I will add another 15. And we'll increase pasture a little bit. There. Now we can get more food. Playing with these is a bad idea. I like keeping them there. There's a few times where they have to move, like when a certain harvest of something is going to go horribly, horribly wrong. Then it's a good idea to move that. This will... Oh, there we go. We hear that our enemies in the Blanched? The same clan from before, are planning to enact a great hero quest. They intend to send one of their heroes to the God Place and participate in Hmuk the Champion story. I hope the gods see through the dishonor and unrighteousness and punish them. I do too. That's our first year. That was, yeah. That was a year. Well, I hope you'll join me next year, and, well, next game year. And, yeah, we'll see where this will all go. Right now it's looking very indifferent.